before we get into this one, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Started the day with a lovely little sunrise. Decided to do some of the coastal walk. Spotted loads of surfers with my drone. Got a little workout in. Then done a bit of boxing.
So today's been a pretty sick day. First of all, went to do a sunrise down at Coogee earlier. That was pretty epic. Then went further down the Bondi to Coogee walk to Tamarama. Did a workout there, walked around to Bondi. Just nice to chill out really. Little bit of background noise due to the street below, but hopefully you can hear me. But I thought I'd do a video on Australia. So yeah, I haven't really spoke much on social media, definitely not on YouTube, because I'm just starting out doing YouTube videos again quite recently. But I haven't spoke about what my reasons for coming to Australia were at all really, and how the experience has been for me so far. So whilst there's a lot of time on people's hands at the moment to potentially plan trips, whether that be travelling or relocating to another country, then I'll give my insight to what moving to Australia has been like for me. I think for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to live abroad. When I was at school, I wanted to go to uni in America. That didn't happen because I probably didn't have the balls to leave everyone I knew and do something like that at that age, which I'm not gutted that I didn't do it, but it would have been a nice experience. And then from there, it quickly moved to coming out to Australia to travel, not actually to live. My best mate came out here and travelled for, I think it was about 8 or 9 months, and I was absolutely gutted that I couldn't go on the trip with him. But the reason for that was I was at uni at the time, so it just didn't work out time-wise. Then I planned to come with another one of my mates, but when we planned to go, he then got a girlfriend, I had a girlfriend, and when I said, are we going to plan this, he was sort of like, nah, I'm alright for now. So then I bottled it for going on my own. In 2017, I came to Australia, I travelled on my own up the East Coast. I actually came to Sydney for like a day, I think, and I absolutely hated it. I didn't know anyone. I literally walked to the Opera House, and then I was like, what else can I do? I've seen the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House now. The Opera House now, like, what else is there to do? That bird's doing my nothing. So yeah, the reason why I come was like the mate that I planned to do the trip with before we both got girlfriends. He was like, no, I'm going. But he'd done the East Coast first and then went to New Zealand. And I think whilst he was doing the East Coast, I thought, nah, I'm not letting this opportunity slip. So it was a really last minute decision, but I thought, sod it. I'm gonna go and join him. So I think I knew maybe late December that I was gonna be coming out here. Then I literally booked my flight, booked my visa, and then jumped on a plane. That's definitely the first point I want to make as well. If you are thinking about coming out here, like, just do it. Don't think about it too much. Like, I literally thought, right, do I want to do it? Yes, no. Right, book the flight. Right, now that's booked, book the visa. Yes, it is a big investment of money, but at the same time, I think a lot of people, I hear excuses all the time, like, oh yeah, but I've got this at home, or I've got that at home. Like, for me, I was lucky. I didn't really have a job that I enjoyed, and obviously I've made the right decision to come out here now, but I didn't have a job that I enjoyed. I didn't have a flat that I had to pay a mortgage on. So I didn't really have any ties, and I think a lot of people don't make the trip because maybe it's a tie of a flat, a girlfriend, a job, boyfriend, whatever it is. But I think if you're serious about coming out here, don't stew on the idea of it, just literally book it. What makes Australia good, in my opinion? Where I'm located now, I can't bother to turn the camera around so you can see Westfield, because you're not really going to be bothered by that. But I'm 15 minutes away from Bondi Beach, which is obviously one of the most famous beaches in the world, but I'm also 2 minutes from the train station, which takes 10 minutes to get into the middle of Sydney city. So to have a beach that accessible and the city, I just think there's not many other cities in the world which can offer that, which is obviously my first draw to where I live. Number 2 for Australia is it's so easy to fit into their way of living, because you drive on the same side of the road, everyone speaks English, so it's not like it's a drastic change from home. It's just the flight is so long, which is, I guess, what puts a lot of people off. Are thinking of doing it on your own, you meet so many people so quickly out here, and then it's mad how many people know the same people as well, so your friendship group is always expanding, so it's definitely not lonely at all. Questions that I get asked sometimes on social media about living out here is it difficult living away from your family? For me, I think not. My family are supportive that I'm out here, and also I think they know that I'm living my life to the fullest out here, whereas if I was back home, I might not maybe be doing that. So I know that they're happy for me, even though they do miss me, but it's just one of those things. I think you've got to be selfish if you are thinking of coming out here. Another thing that I love about Australia that I actually didn't realise until I got here, the fitness scene out here is mental. I can't believe how many people strive to be healthier, fitter. To some extent, I feel lazy at times because of I went down to the Sunrise this morning, as I mentioned, and there was probably about 200 people swimming in the sea at 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's just mad. So yeah, I think, but saying that, obviously it is a lot warmer over here, so there is the desire to stay in shape for longer. Not that you should just look to be in shape for holidays or because the sun's out, but I believe a lot of people do live like that, and obviously people out here are benefiting from that because they're a lot healthier. So that's another thing that I'm very impressed with about Oz. Touching on the fitness side of things, the gyms are so much better than back home. It just makes you want to try new equipment, which then invigorates you more to go to the gym because you're trying new stuff. So it's a bit like being a kid on Christmas and getting new toys to play with, I guess. Maybe that makes me sad, but yeah, the gyms are definitely much better. This is big for me, massive. Don't know if I could live here if it weren't so good, but the food out here is mad, so good. And you can get any food, it can be healthy if you want, or you can get some of the best burgers I've literally eaten in my life. There's a gaff in Bondi called Milky Lane, unreal burgers. Bar Luca in CBD, burgers again. Johnny Gio's for pizza. I know I'm just naming food places, but they literally get me so excited. Unreal food. So to answer the question on the thumbnail, is it all for the gram? No, but it's very hard not to put things on Instagram that are just there. It's very difficult to put into words, but if I walk down the road, I literally see Bondi Beach, Tamarama, Bronte, Clovelly, all these different beaches, and as you've seen in the drone footage there, it's beautiful. So it's if back home I was to walk out of my house and that was there, then I'm sure that people would say that I was on Instagram all the time there. But yeah, it's just because, not that everything has to go on Instagram, but what a place, isn't it? And if I can influence anyone's decision to make the choice to come out here, then I'd be buzzing, to be honest. I've had people say, yeah, I'm going to be flying out at this time. Oi! Shut it! So, it's a little bird here. Look, I'm losing my head. Larry. Oh, there's another one there, look. So yeah, I'd say 100%. If you literally are thinking about it, I can guarantee you it's going to be the best decision of your life. Bar none. Like, I've done a lot of sick things in my life. That's not me blowing smoke up my own arse, but it's just literally the truth. Like, I'm very proud of what I've achieved, what I've done. But by far, coming to Australia is the best decision I've ever made. I think I'll wrap this one up there. Secondly, yes, I know that I've not done the home haircut video, and that is purely because I literally walked to the supermarket the other day and my barber was open, so he sorted me right out. I'm so over the moon with it. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Anything that you want to see in these YouTube videos, please let me know, because I'll literally talk about anything. Sweet, I'll see you in the next one.